Welcome back, everyone. Making small shifts in your daily life can help those New Year's resolutions not seem so overwhelming.
Here to share how to make our mornings count is life coach Kass Martin. Kass, we are so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here with you guys. It's the best energy.
Well, I need to introduce you a little deeper because I have to tell you, I am a huge fan of you and your darling sister. The video you guys do videos with your girls, you dance.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
fun.
the full package, and we're so happy that you're on the set with us today.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so tell us what we're talking about today.
Okay, so one thing that we've been talking about is New Year's resolutions, and I think they sound fantastic. And in the same breath, I also feel like it doesn't sound so fantastic because I get overwhelmed with big and great things, and sometimes just breaking it down into very small chunks is the way to make progress. And so I do certain things every morning, and they're not hard, they're not rocket science, but what they do is that they set the pace for the whole rest of the day, because I think especially as busy women and moms, and we have careers or we have things on our to-do list that we don't take that time to like set the frame for the rest of the day. So these aren't gonna blow anybody's mind, but when you do them, they actually make your mornings matter, and that sets the pace.
All right, so setting that tone for the morning, you say it's when you wake up.
Yep. Absolutely.
What is our intention in the morning?
So what's so funny is we all set an alarm clock. And how many times do we not get up with the alarm? We press snooze.
Every morning.
Most mornings,
Snooze,
right?
yes.
So I used to be the queen of snooze. I'd put my alarm on the other side of the room thinking that, you know, the journey to my alarm clock would help me. And what I learned was, if that is something that I can do, I wake up with the alarm, I don't set it for a time that I'm not setting it any earlier than I need to. So it's a realistic alarm. But I always make sure that that is the first thing I do, is that's the first like promise that I keep to myself.
I like that.
Because I remind myself all day long when I don't wake up with the alarm, like, oh, you know why I don't have time for this? Because I didn't wake up when I said I was going to wake up.
Those 10 extra minutes may set that tone instead of rushing all day long.
I love that you said the first promise that you keep to yourself, because that is important. And then also making the bed. Why is it so important?
So making the bed is making the bed is, for me, it's very much like a trigger that I am a goal crusher. So it's so simple. I make my bed with very few pillows. It's not fancy. It's something you can do like lickety split, because then if I wake up when I say I'm going to, I make the bed. Every time I pass by my room, I'm like, oh yeah, there she goes.
You're ready for a good day.
I did it. So when you set small goals, it helps build that momentum, and momentum is really where like habit and behavior change comes into play. And so that is something consistently that I do. Now, if my husband is in the bed later than me, he knows. The rule is you got to do the bed.
This is where the pillows go, babe.
So is he jumping out of the bed first?
I mean, there are sometimes it's like, wait a minute, are you getting up? I'll get up. Don't worry, you stay here.
Okay, the next one is input positivity.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
How many times the first thing that we do, I have to stop myself from this all the time, is emails, Instagram, Facebook. We're inviting a lot of chaos into our brain. Now, thoughts create how we feel.
Yeah.
It's something that happens without our permission. Your body releases chemicals to support what you're thinking. So if the first thing you're thinking is like, oh my gosh, there's 5 emails I didn't even remember that I had, and I didn't send that paperwork in, and I didn't send this and that.
Starts. Yes.
So if you're thinking, okay, I know the emails are there, but really, do I need to tackle them at 6:30, 7 in the morning? Probably not.
Right.
And in fact, putting a boundary on, like, I'm not even gonna think about it until my kids are out the door. That's a huge thing for me. My kids need to be out the door before I go into like business mom mode.
So what are you replacing this with? What is the positivity?
So, well, I love a lot of different podcasts. I have a podcast, so selfishly, I love to listen to myself.
It's a great one.
I do. It's really fun. It's with my sister, but the whole purpose of that podcast is, it's called Little Bits of Awesome. And it's how to train your brain to find the awesome in every day. Because some days don't feel awesome, but there's always a little beam of awesome. But I love audiobooks. I listen to a lot of books, or even just music and like something that makes you laugh. I used to have, when I have a 2-year-old, And I made a playlist that was called my relaxation playlist, because I'd wake up and she'd be waking up in the middle of the night, and I would just say, okay, ooh, I'm going to like plug in. What I want to be thinking about is like a very zen feeling. So I'm going to listen to music that makes me feel that way. And I always say like, hey Siri, play happy music. It's such a fast way to change the energy in the home and of the morning.
Kass, all I know is I want more of your vibe and your energy. And if that is how you're starting your day, I'm going to start mine. What about you?
I'm going to make my bed now.
Do it.
Get up
Do
when
it.
the alarm goes off the first time.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference.
Tell our viewers where they can find more of you.
Okay, you can find me at kassmartin.com, which is KASSMARTIN.com, but we also have the podcast, Little Bits of Awesome. I have a fitness app that I do with my sister where it's short, effective workouts to move that body every day at kassandemily.app. And
I think you're dancing.
Instagram.
You're dancing on some of that, right? There's some dancing
You
involved.
know, I think
this.
movement is medicine. So it doesn't matter what you feel like. If you do it, it'll make you feel great.